Hello, I've just boarded my flight from Guangzhou on the plane now. Just got on, so people are talking and it's hustle bustle and there's corny music. So beautiful. Anyway, so the flight from Sydney to Guangzhou was seriously one of the worst flights I've ever been on, just in terms of the people that were sitting next to me. So I was sitting in between this girl to my left and a woman to my right. The girl on my left was sneezing and blowing her nose continuously, and I was just like I don't want to get sick from you. Then, yeah, I'm filming for my friends. and then the woman on my right, who I did a favor for her, so when I approached like the place where I was gonna sit, she was like, oh, excuse me, can we change seats so I can sit next to my friend? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then she was like making me really uncomfortable because she was kind of doing things that I think are kind of gross, like so I'm just, just chilling, and all of a sudden there's like this waft of this gross smell, and I'm like, what's that? Maybe it's just something that'll just pass by, whatever. Turns out she took off her shoes and her feet stunk, and it's like, if I can smell that your feet stink, you can smell that your feet stink. Put your shoes back on. What are you doing? It was awful. It was so uncomfortable because in my head I was like, you should say something, but at the same time, no. Like I was really nervous and I didn't say anything. I just put up with it. This gross, stinky feet smell. So that was gross. And then she, her tray was out, the food tray, and then she rested her feet on it. And I was like, ew, you're gonna eat food on that later, that's gross. So that was another thing. It just made me uncomfortable. I kept cringing at everything that she was doing right next to me. And then what else? Oh, and then at some point, after a few hours, I was here, and then I went to rest my head, and her head was right there. Turns out she had fallen asleep and she was leaning close to me. So I was like, what do you do? I had to lightly push her head so she could wake up and realize she was taking up my space. So awkward. What else did she do? And just little things like stepping on my on my blanket. I don't know. So yeah, that was a pretty shit flight. I'm sure this one will be a lot better. I'm sitting right next to the window. I can give you guys a look. Pretty ugly view. The sky isn't even blue, it's light whitish and foggy and hazy. I don't know whether that's just normal or if that's just air pollution. I'm guessing it's air pollution. So yeah, then I got to Guangzhou airport. I didn't buy anything, taking Jenna's advice because everything's expensive. And then I needed to go to the toilet, so I asked this woman who was just a worker for a cafe, excuse me, where is the bathroom? And she was like, and I was like, washroom, and she was like, hey, she didn't know English, sure, but what's with the attitude? Be polite. And then as I went over to the bathroom, there was this smoking room, and it was so disgusting. There were men smoking cigarettes with the puffy smokiness, and it was all indoors and disgusting. I literally, to get to the bathroom, you had to walk past it and breathe in all that crap, and it smelled so bad. Yeah. And then what's really cool here is that they have these trolley cart things where if you have a USB that you can connect to your phone, you can connect it to the cart as well, and it charges your phone and it connects to the internet. And I only found it half an hour before boarding the flight, so I was there for 3 hours and didn't realize. And then I was asking people, oh, how are you doing that? And then they explained it to me. But yeah, I wasted so much time just sitting and reading a newspaper when I really wanted to be on Wi-Fi, but first world problems. So yeah, gonna go to Seoul now. Yay, exciting. Bye.